Warning: the Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, Creepers and Geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? I had a feeling that last video was going to spark some interest. It was going to have some traffic. It's not necessarily why I made it. I mean, I had a thought, an idea that came to me, and of course I just wanted to get it out. Apparently I didn't set the stage. I didn't set the stage properly because I don't know how to say this, because I genuinely do want to thank each and every one of you for participating, commenting, and leaving, whether you left your thumb up or thumb down or whatever. And it was mostly friends. It was mostly friends, a few people I've never heard of. A lot of positive comments from my mom. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Unfortunately, things aren't going the greatest, and I don't think the end result is going to be the coolest. I'll just leave it at that. I don't think it's not going to end very well. But such is life. So I want to talk about it, and I don't want anyone to think I'm sitting here talking down to any of you folks. I'm really not. I'm just kind of, at first I was upset about it. I was like, these fucking people didn't get the point. They did not get the point, nor did they follow the rules. And for a guy like me, you got to remember, I did 13 years working corrections, so I'm used to, here are the rules. If you're not following them, here's a ticket. Or, you go in a hole or whatever. So I do have that predisposition, so to speak, and that's my issue, and I totally own that. But I'm reading these comments, and they're all great comments. I'm not trying to pander to you at all. But they veered. They veered exactly where I was hoping they wouldn't, and I tried to prevent that. I did specifically say up front, let's not talk about the Amico itself. We all know how most of you feel about it. This is not a discussion about whether you like it or whether you think it's a scam or whether you don't think it's a scam or whether you think it's going to be the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. I didn't say those exact words, but I said pretty much those exact words. And I'm pretty damn sure that they were pretty simple to follow. So rule number one, we're not talking about the Amico itself. I know the word Amico's in the title. Some dickhead's going to take it literal. And they go, well, you mentioned it. Shut up. Context. Look outside the box. Stop being so literal, okay? Secondly, when I say the world needs Amico, I know the title's very clickbaity and stuff like that. And so I put a comment down there saying, if you don't listen to the whole video, your comments don't mean shit. And I can honestly tell you, there was a few comments in there. I know you didn't. You just looked at the title and was like, oh, this guy is pro Amico because he already is, and you commented. But I wasn't actually talking about the Amico. I was talking about the idea of the Amico. I'm using the Amico as the example because that's what was on my mind at the time. It's the idea of what the Amico is trying to do. Now, am I trying to say the Amico or Tommy Tallarico is going to change the world and make things all fucking roses and daisies? No. Tommy's a great musician, but he ain't no Wild Stallions. Wild Stallions rule! I don't think the Amico is essentially going to create world fucking peace. What I was trying to actually say in that video was the idea of it, and I even said, maybe not so much the Amico itself, but maybe that could be the spark that lights a fire. We're in some real ugly times right now. There's no denying it, and I'm not trying to be a peacekeeper or anything like that. But it would be nice if we started to be a little more brotherly and sisterly to each other, a little more, whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Disagreements are disagreements. I just think people just don't know how to do it anymore. You know what I mean? Someone has a different opinion, and it's almost like they go into cardiac arrest. It's crazy. But what I'm saying is I think there needs to be something that reminds us that we're all brothers and sisters. And we don't have to like each other. We don't even have to tolerate each other. But there's just so much ugliness going on right now. And it's not surrounding just the gaming community. I'm a gaming-based channel, so of course I have to relate to that. But there's just so much ugliness out there. I was kind of hoping to use the idea of togetherness, not necessarily co-op gameplay, the togetherness, people getting together again and remembering what it was like to be brotherly and sisterly with each other. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not. It was an idea. My point of view, I think there's just too much ugliness out there. There's too many people trying to provoke. We used to fight shit like this, and now we actively seek it out as a society, and it's disgusting. You know, there's a lot of channels, a few people who commented on my channel that's their whole goal on YouTube, is to create and spark drama. They reach for it. They reach as far as they can. And there's been a couple of videos lately that reached so far, I think your arms fucking fell off. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I chose not to comment back on any of the comments. I mean, we can look at them real quick, and I can brief through them. Yeah, I mean, there's a few about the asshole and the elbow thing. Billy-O is always good for a good har. You know, the real John Hancock came by. I was so glad to see John coming by. I am honored to have him here. I missed this channel, by the way. Let's see. The world doesn't really need Amico. See, again, someone taking it literal, and that's fine. I'm not picking on you, okay? I feel there's limited appeal. Okay, see, this is going into we're talking about a physical thing and not an idea. So, again, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not going to go in here and see what's going on. I hope they offer original versions of old school games. Jerome, you failed too, buddy. You failed. Get in the corner. Put on your dunce cap. I mean all this in fun, okay? I mean this all in fun. I think we do need the Amico in the world. A bit of togetherness. Oh, I haven't even read this yet. Togetherness. MW Games. I think MW Games figured out what it was I was trying to talk about, especially after all that's going on in the world. They're looking at the type of games, blah, 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 blah. Okay, depending on the type of games, I'm not even talking about that either. But that right there, togetherness. Now, I'm not a hippie. And, you know, come on, people now, smile on your brother. I'm not... I just don't like ugliness. I don't like ugliness, unless it's art. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, I'm very skeptical of the Amico. See, Prince of All Toasters, which is a fantastic name, by the way. Thank you for coming by. Again, I have to say, we weren't talking about Amico itself, okay? I appreciate your response, and I appreciate your feelings towards it, and I totally see where it's all coming from. I really do. I really do. And even Tommy himself really didn't have much to put in there. I think even maybe him kind of misunderstood what I was talking about. And maybe not. Maybe he just didn't have time to really, you know, I mean, he's a busy dude. So, to let you know that I'm not just picking on people I don't know or ones you know that I don't get along with or whatever. We're not going to go through all these. And the rest of these are all my buddies. You know, very well said. Hey, great, thanks. You know, I'll pat myself in the back. Do we need, you know, here's my buddy Rich of Bacon Ice Cream. Really awesome dude. Fantastic channel. Got a lot of really good things coming down the pike. I think even he misunderstood what I was saying. But that's okay. What he said was well said. I did read his comment, and I'm not just copying MW Games. But you get the point. And then there are some people, like my good friend PK, again, I'm not trying to be a dick, who only comes in and talks to me when he's got something contrary to say. And that's even personal on Facebook, you know. And some people just like that, and that's fine. That's fine. If I provoke anything from somebody and it engages, I'm okay with that. But, you know, to each their own. There's 31 flavors for a reason. And then our buddy Flat Earth Gamer has decided to have Sunday school with us. This fucking kid. Dude, you used to be a really good dude. You really did. Stop with the drama. Stop with the gossip. Please forget what we just went through. Okay? I came to you privately, as a man, to talk to you. But, just stop. And look at it, 17 replies. Holy fuck. Let's get rid of all that. The Geek Getaway, he's got 15 replies. I'm not going to respond to that because he totally 100%, and I knew he would. You know, again, don't be offended, dude. But of all people, I knew he was going to go right to the literal. Right to the literal, and I'm surprised he didn't make a video about it. But you failed, dude. That's a failure. Well, it says it in the video. Well, no, it doesn't say it in the video. It's the title, but stop being so literal and understand what context and subtext is. Okay? We weren't talking about Amico as a thing. We're talking about the idea of what the Amico wants to be, and maybe we could use a little of that in the world right now. So, I just wanted to clarify that up, guys. And you know what? no disrespect to any of you. I love each and every one of you guys, and I really do appreciate 257 views. Come on, how can you deny that? Only 4 dislikes, which I don't have a problem with. You know, I'll dislike it right now. Bam! I hate my own video. I'm just kidding. I'm going back in here. Fuck you. But, in all honesty, you know, I really do appreciate the interaction, and I have been in a bad way. I think I'm, like, mentally and psychologically and physically exhausted. I got lots going on. I even... This guitar project here even went a little fucky. Let me change my point of view here so you can see me more. Fuck my channel. I did some of this today to wire it up to take my mind off of a few things that's going on. And I bought a gorgeous 500K pot for a nice one, you know? And this is designed for a dime-sized pot, and nothing fit. Nothing fit inside. Between having the jack in there and all the wires, I couldn't get the pot in there, and it just kept... Nothing ever goes right in my life. Maybe I'll whine about it on the internet. But no, in all seriousness, I do appreciate you guys. You should all know that by now. And I'm not making this as a hate towards anybody. I just wanted to make sure my point was clear. That's all. That I wasn't talking about Amico saving the world. I was just saying, since the Amico is striving for a specific vibe, I think the world could use that vibe. And if the Amico is the thing that does it, fine. Wild Stallions actually becomes a thing. Tommy, start a band called Wild Stallions. See what happens, you know? But that's all I was saying. I'm still psyched for the Amico. I can't fucking wait. And whether you hate it or whether you love it, it does not matter. It does not matter. We're on this stupid rock for such a short time. Don't waste your time with fucking bullshit. And as far as kicking back at people who are positive because they're naive and shit, there's nothing naive about being positive. False positivity, yeah, I totally get that. I mean, if you're in a house that's burning down and you're like that character going, this is fine, then, you know, I mean, there is a problem. You do need to sit back and figure out, you know, what's what. But there's nothing wrong with being positive. Nothing. Nothing wrong with being overly positive as long as it's genuine and it's warranted. And if it fucking bothers you, then that's your problem, not theirs. And you need to accept that. And like I said, I am used to asking for specific orders and getting those orders either done or handing out consequence. And that is my issue that I have to work on, not yours, and it's not your fault. But I did want to say that because, one, it is a fault of mine. And two, I want you to just understand where I'm coming from when it comes to how and why I'm saying what I'm saying today. So that's it, guys. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I want to talk about this new controller. I got a new Switch game yesterday. I'm getting a really pretty damn good collection. I'm pretty proud of it. I've posted about it quite a bit. Because since the original PlayStation, I haven't amassed a collection of modern, or I should say, current gen. I mean, I guess the DS could count, or the 3DS, but I don't count that because I never fucking used it, really. I used it on the occasion. The Switch I'm using all the time now. It's great. Last night I played the Star Wars pinball. Tonight me and the lady are going to do it. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I know people are saying that there's a lot of issues with streaming with that one, so maybe I'll just turn the sound off. I don't know. We'll figure it out one way or the other, guys. Thank you always so much for watching. Thank you for your participation. I may disagree with you, but I'm okay with that. I don't want everybody to agree with me. I like the dialogue. I like the differences of opinion. I like the different point of views because it could create another idea, you know? Something that maybe I haven't even thought of or the guy next to me has not thought of. You know, I didn't think of that. I may disagree with your point of view, but you have something there. So never be afraid on this channel to speak your mind as long as you're not being a dickhead. That's all I ask. Guys, go ahead and leave your feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive, guys. I hope you're doing well. Happy hump day. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. Bye-bye.